do a quick garden tour here, really quick, because the wind will probably get it. This is all my heirloom onions that are growing here. So I didn't really take good care of these, but they're still doing okay. These are my blackberries. I planted a little bit of kale, hopefully enough. I'm not really sure. So, and then there's a little lavender in between there. What's weird is these leaves are all getting eaten up, but there's no bugs. I don't know what's going on. This is the pepper bed's starting to go pretty good here. So I got some more peppers to grow. These were obviously the first to go in. No biochar here. So I don't know if biochar is making a difference. I got some radicchio here that's gonna have to be pulled soon. There's always a lot of wasps on it. My parsley bolted. I don't really know what happened here. That's going to be pulled out. This is some of my Swiss chard. More Swiss chard. So I also planted a bunch of heirloom green beans here. So that's that. This is BBomb. I planted one plant for $2 that I bought a couple years ago, and you can see that it really takes over. These are the beginning of my tomatoes. So I have, I think, 18. There's 18 of them in this 16-foot bed. So 2 rows. I started all these indoors. These are all heirlooms, except for the one there. That's indigo rose, which I think is a hybrid. So these I started really late. That's why they're really small. Like, I just got these in like 2 weeks ago. This is my asparagus bed. So this is what I'm doing, is I'm also growing green beans in the middle here to see if the nitrogen fixing stuff works. I actually bought the beneficial bacteria that's needed for to add the nitrogen back to the soil. I've had some issues. It looks like something's eating the leaves there. So right here, the sun's horrible. Right here are my blueberry bushes. This would be why the birds are eating them, because they're ripe. Better eat those for the birds. Those are pretty good. This is my Sunchoke bush. To give you an idea of just how dense this thing is, I didn't pull enough of them out. So as you can tell, it's pretty dense. We have some more tomato bushes over here. This is, oh no, Japanese beetle. I love it. That's one done. This is a purple tomatillo. I have some cages I got to get on these today. These are looking pretty good. The cups in the ground, those are my markers, because I'm too lazy to get legitimate markers. I think it's probably a better shot of the artichokes, sunchokes. This is going to be corn, and this is also biochar experiment. So over here there's biochar, over here there's not. This is all glass gem. If this all comes up, it'll be like 30 years of corn. This is my yarrow. I mean, this stuff is crazy what it looks like. I mean, that's amazing. I'm going to cut all these flowers off. The flowers are the most beneficial part of this plant. So I obviously don't need it to reseed. This is a perennial. You almost can't kill it. So I'm going to be chopping all these flowers off here in a couple days. This obviously has to be weeded. Wow, this really went nuts with the rain last couple days. This is my blueberry bushes. There's 100 of them in here. You can't really see them. They're pretty small. I have to get out here and get the grass out, and I'll get a better picture of that. I'm growing potatoes in geobin pots. I let the potatoes sit too long, so they're not coming up as well as I would have expected. So we'll see what happens there. This is these are Native American bunching onions. It's like IIOITTA, I think. I have to look up the spelling on this one. These are getting ready to be pulled out. I'm probably gonna put more tomatoes in here. These are my Egyptian walking onions. So John Kohler's talked about these a couple times. Each one of these can be replanted into a bulb. So I might have some to give away here, because this little bed here produced, I bought 24, maybe 18 of them came up, and and I'm probably going to have 150, 200 ball bets. What would normally happen is these would actually fall over to the ground and they would self-sow. So if you had a field of these, you could literally just let these go. This is my mint bed. So my mint, I used to grow it in pots. I just decided let's just give it a dedicated bed. This is chocolate mint. This stuff is great. John Kohler recommended that. I have some comfrey that needs to go in the ground. I have 6 comfreys here. I need to get them in the ground. I did propagate these from roots last year. These are my elderberries. It's kind of hard to see here. The sun's a little. So I have 5 elderberry bushes here, and these are in full bloom. So I don't know if you can see that or not. So 5 elderberry bushes. These are in 100-gallon grow pots. So that's, each of these are, I think, 2.5 wheelbarrows of soil. I lost the tape. Well, I lost the recording. I don't know which ones of these have biochar and which ones have like tremendous amounts. Like there's some of these that have like 40 pounds of worm castings in them. And these are some ever-bearing mulberries that have never ever bared. So I think those are probably going to go. So that, in essence, is everything for now. So everything is built up on the hill here. And I need to, this area over here will be filled in a week or two late. This will be cleaned up here. This is a mess. And then everything will go over there. And then I still have one bed over near the, I have some, that I forgot to show you over here. I have pineapple sage. This is my mulch I'm putting in between 5 and 6 inches deep. So that's a regular sage. That's a pineapple sage. The hummingbirds love that. This is a red vein sorrel that I almost killed. And this is like garlic chives. But I mean, look at this BBomb. This thing is crazy. These things, the hummingbirds have already started coming for these. So in about a week, the hummingbirds will be here every day for a couple hours a day. So hopefully I'll get some pictures. This pineapple sage will get 3-4 feet tall. And so this is, like I said, this is the mulch. Here's another shot of this part of the garden where the garlic is over here. So I did another video on the garlic harvest. This is the garlic harvest. This is all going to become cucumbers, and up there is a squash. So I'm going to finish the fence here and then plant very late. I'm going to be planting some cucumbers here, and that's it.